This is an update on the ship shape engine, 1936 Cord. The engine is a flathead design. We can tell that because the cylinder heads, while they're off of it, don't contain the valves. Valves are in the block. As we notice, some of the machine work that has been done, the cylinders have been bored oversized slightly, and brand new pistons have been produced for this engine. As we look at the size of the valves, we can see a difference between the intake valve and the exhaust valve. Intake valves are about 21% larger than the exhaust valves, and that's by design because as the air comes in the cylinder, it's full of oxygen and nitrogen. The combustion process burns all the oxygen, so 21% by volume is gone. It was consumed in combustion, so only 78% needs to come back out for the exhaust. On the top of this engine, as we look down inside, we can see the camshaft and the valve springs. Some of the valves are open, but for some that are closed, for example, there is a measurable distance. If I can get one, there's one, we can see it and hear it clicking. That's referred to as valve lash, and there is so many thousandths of an inch that needs to be adjusted with these adjusters to set that valve lash. It's all been set for all of the cylinders. These blocks are old and in some cases rather brittle, so it can some of the threads in the block can fail. And this one has had two brand new inserts placed in it to strengthen the block so that when we bolt down the intake and exhaust manifolds, that it won't pull threads. So those repairs have been made. We can see a pulley that's mounted to the camshaft on the front of the engine. Actually, we call it the front, but it's mounted toward the firewall. And this drives the generator that would sit right here on a complete engine. So it's all been cleaned and painted properly. Below that is a casting that receives a gear that drives the tachometer on the dash. We have period correct petcocks on both sides of the block so that the block can be drained as necessary and even opened for flushing of the cooling system for a more complete flush. Dipstick is in place. We wouldn't have any oil in it at this stage. So this engine is ready to receive the heads and then the intake and exhaust manifolds, and then a couple of pulleys other than that, and then it's ready to place in the car. However, before we put it in the car, we will put it in a test cell. And we'll be able to start the engine and run it. And at that point, we'll be able to adjust the position of the distributor to set the ignition timing. The carburetor will be up here on the top, and we'll be able to adjust the carburetor. This way, the engine is perfectly tuned as it goes into the car. It's not the best thing to be leaning over a beautifully polished fender to make adjustments to an engine. That way, it's already done. So until the next video, this is the update on the ship shape engine. In addition to the engine, the transmission has also been mechanically gone through and assembled, with the exception of some of the shift position switches. It's ready to bolt to the engine when the time is right. When the engine is in the test stand, we have also bolted the transmission and been able to see it shift, which is also an add to have that ability to see it shift, since Cords are notoriously plagued with problems in shifting. We have all of the factory service bulletins on how to make these adjust right and make them shift perfectly. So, update on the transmission, it's just about ready as well.